Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. In January 1990 I bought my very first CD and it was this, Sgt Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the version released in 1987 around about the time of the 20th anniversary of the album. During 1987 and 1988 all the Beatles' original UK albums were issued on CD for the first time, along with the creation of the two Past Masters albums, rounding up all those songs that didn't appear on the main albums. So during 1990 I bought all those albums, and then during that year I found out that there was a cabinet available that you could buy to put all these CDs in. And I thought, oh well, I've bought all the CDs separately, I'm not going to go and buy them again, I've missed out on that. And it really bothered me at the time, and it's kind of niggled away at me for the past 32 years. Well, in the last few days I finally got it, and here it is. The Beatles 1988 CD box, or, to give it its full proper title, the Beatles Connoisseur's Cabinet, as it was advertised as. So many people affectionately refer to this as the bread bin, for obvious reasons. But let's get it opened up and have a look at what it looks like inside. Who's been putting my flipping Warburtons in here? And if we open it up, we will see all the original Beatles 1987 and 88 CDs in there, plus that slot for Sgt Pepper there. So how did I come across this? Well, I got a message a couple of weeks ago from my local record shop, Revolution Records in Selby. They said, Andrew, we've got one of these boxes in. Are you interested? I thought, you bet I'm interested. I said, well, I'm not interested in the discs because I've got all those, but I would love to get hold of that box. We agreed a price and I was able to go down and collect this box, minus all the CDs, which I have to say were in absolutely immaculate condition, looked like they'd never been taken out. And I became the proud owner of this box. So I know some of you will have missed out on this at the time. I know some people from talks that I've had on Twitter, people didn't realise that this box was available to buy separately. I've done a bit of research and found out that actually it was. It was advertised in 1988 as the Beatles Connoisseur's Cabinet, and you could either buy it with all the discs in for £215, or you could buy it separately at the time for £29.99. You would have got this box, which is pretty heavy. It weighs about, I think that's about £10 on my scales. You could have got this box with the booklet that comes in, which I want to show you. An interesting booklet. So this was written by Mark Lewison, which is always a guarantee of quality, because of course around about this time and for several years after, he was kind of the main person writing things on the Beatles official releases. So it's got Care of Your Beatles box there, and there's one thing that really baffles me here, and I would love it if anybody's got an answer to this, because I've racked my brains and I cannot think what the answer is. It gives you a suggested order that you should put the CDs in. This is the correct order to put them in. Now, Magical Mystery Tour. I know the album wasn't released until 1976 in the UK, so I could have understood it if it said to put it after Abbey Road and Let It Be. I could have perfectly understood it if it had said to put it after Sgt Pepper and before the White Album. But I cannot figure out why it says to put it after Yellow Submarine and before Abbey Road. I can't work out the logic of that. If you can, please let me know, because I can't figure it out. But this booklet has that suggested order in. It then goes into, it has a short sort of paragraph about every song from every album on here. So this is pretty interesting. There's some good photographs in here as well. If I can find them, they're a bit later on. That's an interesting photograph that I'm not sure I remember seeing before. Of the four of them, very early photograph, very swish surroundings. We've got some more interesting photos there. It then goes on to, after it's done all the descriptions of the songs, it goes on to do a recording chronology. So it sort of shows you the dates that all the songs were recorded. Now obviously they're some of the songs were recorded over several days. Here it says the dates signify only the commencement of a song's recording. Some were finished in one session, some were subsequently subjected to remix. So it does clarify that's the date that the song was started. And some credits at the back. So that's a nice book. It's a little bit worn at the sides, but this box has been around for 34 years. I don't mind it looking like it's got a little bit of wear and tear on it. So that slots into the cabinet in here, and it's got a roll top. You'll see how that goes down there. It's kind of like it's a bit like my garage door, really, the way that comes up and down, and it's yeah, surprisingly weighty, but it's a very, very solid, well built wooden cabinet is that. I'm really pleased to have finally got my 1987 and 88 Beatles CDs into the box that they were always supposed to live in. Thank you to Revolution Records in Selby for giving me the opportunity to finally get hold of that. I'm going to decide where to put it now. I'm not quite sure where it's going to live, but I'm sure we'll find a place for it. So have you got this? Let me know. Did you not realise that you could have bought it separately? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.